Hey guys, this is Billy with warank.com. That's WARANK.com. In fact, I'm not afraid to share my website. Here we go. This is me. This is my website. I was a partner in a digital marketing firm in California for years, and I decided to move to the Pacific Northwest because I've always wanted to, and I made the move. I had the opportunity, and since have launched my own digital marketing agency focused on local SEO. And what's funny is sometime in June, I started building my own city-specific pages. I was building web design pages for Tri-Cities, Washington. So the Tri-Cities are Kennewick, Pasco, and Richland. And I started building a web design page and an SEO page for each of those three cities. Because I know the power of it. I've done it for clients. I think it's one of the most powerful, if not the most powerful, web design SEO tool for local businesses, particularly service-based businesses who are servicing multiple cities within a geographical area. And so, like a contractor, for instance, one of my clients is a scrap metal dealer, and he covers all of LA County, and his business is blowing up. He's getting hundreds of calls a month using this same strategy. The problem is it's very hard and time-consuming to launch all of these pages without some cheesy software that's going to use spun text and spit out something embarrassing. I would never do that. I've used some of these like mass page building things, and I didn't feel good about it. I don't like it for my own business, and if I don't like it for my own business, I'm not going to do it for someone else's. Geo Landing Pages, I stumbled across because I just started building my geo-specific pages, as I mentioned, for the Tri-Cities. And I just happened to see their ad on Facebook, and I didn't even finish watching the ad video. I called them and talked to Matt Corsandi and Floyd Mitchell, and these guys have been tremendous. They've been very generous with their time, and we have since launched Washington Ranks Geo Landing Pages, and it's been about a month. And I'm telling you, guys, my first page one, number one ranking came within 7 days. There's something Google loves about these web pages, and a lot of it has to do with their secret little image optimization tricks, and it's nothing black hat. It's Google loves these pages because people are finding what they're looking for. That's the bottom line. People find these pages, they spend time on them, they like them, they're getting what they're looking for. They're not finding something ridiculous. It's keyword targeted. That's why when you search so many local keywords, there are so many of these types of pages that are ranking. And being able to utilize Geo Landing Pages technology to do this makes all of them beatable, in my opinion. Just having watched what's more competitive than SEO, right? We get it, we understand it. This is our craft, and I'm ranking past some high authority websites, and I'm gonna actually show you that right now. Let's go to a fresh web browser. Got an incognito tab open. And Matt sent me a rank report recently, and rather than share that with you, I'm going to do some actual physical searches. Okay, first of all, let's start in my backyard, so to speak, Kennewick, because the website, the web page that I built had been up for weeks, and I couldn't rank them. These guys come in, they deploy web pages targeting the same exact keywords, and the last time I checked, I was about halfway down the page for, let's try local SEO Kennewick. Here I am. Somehow, all of a sudden, I'm in the I'm number one. Look at that. I'm number one. And what's interesting is when I first did this, it was just the keyword in the title that I was ranking for, right? So it was small business SEO agency Kennewick. Now I'm ranking for multiple variations of this title. So let's try local SEO agency Kennewick, number 1. Let's try small business SEO, number 1. Let's try, I'm not sure I'm ranking for the toggled keywords yet, but let's try Kennewick SEO right there, page 1, boom. Kennewick SEO agency. Number 2. Let's try company. Number 3. Guys, I'm telling you, I've never, or number 4. Okay, and it pulled me, somehow all of a sudden I'm up in the 3-pack for a lot of these keywords. Okay, and I did nothing to my map, and may God strike me dead if I'm lying to you, I have not thrown one backlink at this site other than the original citations that I built. I built a couple of them by hand. I haven't ordered any bulk citations. I haven't built any backlinks to this website since deploying the Geo Landing Pages. And the reason I didn't is because I wanted to prove to myself that these web pages could rank on their own, because Matt and Floyd were talking about how, and they showed me some case studies and showed me that. I was like, well, okay, well, let's see what happens. Let's give it some time. And this is happening across the board. Let's try SEO agency Richland. Let's try Pascal. Richland, I got to get Washington specific because there's lots of Richlands throughout the country. There I go, number 2 for Pascal. Let's try Richland, Washington. There I am, number 3. I've got all these beautiful links pointing to my city-specific pages. So let's just try, let's go, okay, Benton County we just did. Let's try Clarkson, relatively big city. Number 3 or number 4. A lot of these cities, I'm new to the Pacific Northwest, I haven't even been in. Number 3. I mean, I would say, guys, I could do this all day. 90% of you can go to my website and go to the bottom of the page and you can start searching all these cities yourself. You're welcome to. I can do this all day. Like, it's absolutely, I was astonished without any linking at all. Just with, the way that, and beautiful content. Let me open up one of these pages. Okay, that wasn't a city-specific page. So my homepage ranked for a city-specific keyword. Let's go back to SEO expert Kennewick. And I'll click on you can see here, that's my URL structure. And this is my page. Are you a small business looking for the best SEO strategies in Kennewick? It's not spun garbage. And, it's a web page that will convert. It's a web page you can be proud of. It's a web page that you can feel good about building and presenting to a web client. And it's a web page, it's a website that you can, charge a lot of money for. If you're marketing to the right people, you get attorneys or contractors who are marketing to, certain these service-based businesses that are covering a lot of ground, but still on a local level. I mean, my God, I got a client who is a scrap metal dealer in LA County, and I wish I had this technology. I still have him on a retainer, but I had to build his web pages slowly over time. I could have deployed these things, launched these things, gotten them ranked, charged twice as much money up front, probably charged exactly what I'm charging now on a monthly basis. He's a multiple four-figure client, and done 1/100th of the amount of work. And I know he's proved to me that this concept works, because he's getting hundreds of calls a month now, and his business is blown up. But if I had this tool then, boy oh boy. And so that's what I'm most excited about, is being able to leverage my time more using Geo Landing Pages, and increase the price of my websites. I mean, we're all more valuable than, sometimes we feel like we whore ourselves out because we need money. Don't have to do that anymore. Because I know that the calls are going to start coming even more. My calls are increasing. My web traffic is increasing. And once I start getting 5, 10, 15 calls a day, the price is going to go up. If you don't get 50% no's, you're not charging enough. That's the bottom line. And you'll, as an agency, I'm very, very excited about that. And so I'm getting long-winded, guys. You can go to my website, warank.com, go to the footer, and look at all the keywords that I'm targeting. Have at it. Search for yourself. Don't take my word for it. In fact, you know what? These guys have been so generous with their time. If you want to call me, you want to call my agency and ask me about the rankings and what it took to deploy these sites, I'd be glad to give you a few minutes of my time. Just be respectful, because I'm getting busier, and I'm not going to give you hours, but I will give you a few minutes of my time. And so anyway, shout out to the Geo Landing Page team, particularly Floyd and Matt. They've been great, very generous with their time. Great guys, honest guys, great product. Follow through, guys. This is a great, great piece of software that can help you leverage your time and focus on growing your business, increase your value to your customer, charge more for your services. I mean, it's all good, man. It's all good. Thanks for watching.